This might actually be my favorite Ed Sheeran album. Well, this was a surprise. Ed Sheeran decided to drop a new album on Friday. It's called Autumn Variations, and literally everyone has been commenting on my stuff, sending me messages on Patreon, Instagram, Twitter, like, Blake, you need to do Autumn Variations. And I'm like, of course I'm going to do it. So go check out the Patreon. There's so much new content that I've been working on there for the past month, like crazy. We're watching The Voice. We're having like brackets, like everybody gets to choose their teams and stuff, and there will be a winner and there'll be a prize that I'm giving away. We're also watching Supernatural, American Horror Story, High School Musical, the series. I've got Forensic Fridays, where I break down cold case files because I have a degree in criminology. So much over there. So go check it out. I also have over 50 albums here on YouTube that have been blocked that are all up there on Patreon. So you get access to all of that as well. And of course, the uncut version of this will be on Patreon too. So, all right. Shout out to my new editor, John. First song is called Magical.
One touch, electric shock, eyes locked, like that you feel that too. World stops, just us here under the darkness of the blue, out of the blue. Is this how it feels to be in love? This is magical. This is...
Wow. I picked up on that one fast. I was about to say this reminds me of something that Aaron Dessner would do. I just checked the credits and yep, sure enough, there he is.
Magical. Is this how it feels?
It's like it's the low end that he brings to all of these songs, which is so cool. And it's like it's very freeing, but it's also very like melancholy, which is what I love about it.
Mornings, white mist, so delicate, covers as we begin.
Oh, like he keeps adding the little harmonies on with each line, so it doesn't feel like it's just literally because it is the same melody. Dun, 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 dun. But you're adding those little layers just subtly every time. That's cool. It's really
as
cool.
we begin.
I love
Is
it.
this how it feels to be in love? This is magical.
Yeah, best way I can describe it is euphoric. Euphoric with a little bit of nostalgia in it. Okay, we have a song called England, which is hilarious because my parents are actually in London right now. Wild.
A lighthouse retired, but a new one was hired. About 20 foot tall, painted in black and white. 20 million steps with a computer inside instead of him. Only one road sign telling cars to slow down.
Can I just say what a cool way to sort of bring in everything? Like it almost feels okay, you know, in like 80s rock, you have a lot of those like big, you know, just huge cannon shot snares and, you know, all of the things that I love about 80s rock, and I guess a lot of people don't like that. But Aaron Dessner's really good at taking those sounds that sound really big and just sticking them sort of in the back of everything so they sound really small. So if you listen to where everything is here, like the contrast and the way, you know, his vocal is able to kind of sit forward and be nice and soft and chill. If you want to know what that would sound like with everything forward and like big, go listen to Noah Kahan's Northern Attitude.
The sun don't rise till the summertime. Forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised on little light.
Because that's exactly how it would sound. I mean, you have those big drums, so the vocals have to be way bigger. Like, oh my God, how does it go? Like, if I get too close and I'm not how you hoped, forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised out in the cold. A little sharp there, flat, but you know what I mean? It's just so much more to it. Just the oomph, but then when you pull all of that instrumentation back, you can do what Ed's doing. So it'd be like, if I'm too close and I'm not how you hoped, forgive my northern attitude. Oh, I was raised out in the cold. Like just real chill like that. God, it's too early for me to be singing like that. Ed, You just gave me a brilliant idea for a song that I have been trying to write or just find the right line for a long time. And I just got it, and I just wrote it down, and I'm stoked. Thank you. Thank you, Ed. Thank you, Ed Sheeran. All right. Next song, Amazing. Okay.
I caught a sickness and they don't know the name of it. I flew to Paris trying to get away, but all it seems to do is magnify the pain. I wish I was a strong boy, head in the sand. Yeah, but I can't get out of my way.
I do nitpicky, super nitpicky. I kind of wish on that chorus it was, yeah, but I can't get out of my own way. And then just take that and out and then just go back into, yeah, I wish I could feel amazing. Totally personal preference, though.
I know I'm on the edge and one push of the
It's Nile. It was Nile. There's not a Horan song.
wind will send me flying deep into the unknown. I guess this is the time to let them all in, 'cause nothing is worse than when you hit the low. And yeah, I'm trying to feel amazing.
Cool. I'm finding that song really quick. Was it Meltdown? No. Oh, you know what? It was off Flickr. It wasn't on the show. It must have been off Flickr. Hold on. We're finding this. There it is.
She loves when everybody's watching, and she loves the way her body moves. She loves the way.
Yeah, it's just a habit. I mean, it's a vocal habit. And there's only 12 notes to work with anyways. So, well, technically, I guess 8. All right, Plastic Bag.
Overthinking, have trouble sleeping.
And then just little things, dude. Oh, come on. Come on.
Oh, purpose gone and don't
Which
have
we know Ed wrote little things anyways. I mean, again, habits.
reason.
No pun intended, but pun intended.
There's no doctor to stop this bleeding. So I left home and jumped in the deep end and start. I just pretend I'm not where I am. Should I cancel my plans? Saturday night is giving me a reason to rely on the strobe lights, the lifeline of a promising. My friend died, it's been years still grieving.
Love that. Well, okay, I don't love that. That's so sad. But I loved what he did vocally. You know, it's that little folk thing where you kind of just take it and you sort of, you know, clamp everything together and sort of rush that line.
Saturday night is giving me a reason to rely on the strobe light, the lifeline of.
All right, I feel this. I went through something really big about, God, it's been 2 years. 2 years almost to like the day. And like, it wrecked me so badly. I mean, you can even see it on my YouTube channel. You know, if you go back and you watch up until about 2 years ago to this point, after that, all of a sudden, it was just like the sadness just stayed. And, you know, I've always been a person that's like taken on the brand new day and like excited for the day. And like when I go to sleep, I'm sad that the day's over and I can't wait for tomorrow. And then it turned into, you know, just doing everything I can to waste the day away and hope that tomorrow feels a little bit better than what that moment felt like. And that's what this feels like to me. And then all of a sudden, all these days are gone and you've wasted so many of them, and you open your eyes and you're like, what the hell has happened? And where am I? And how do I pick up all these pieces and put them back together, you know, and find myself again? Because you have to rebuild yourself from traumatic things like that, you know? And it's not an easy thing, and it's a sad thing too, especially when you see it in the moment, like what he's doing. He realizes it and feels it.
Giving out love from a plastic bag.
Damn, man. Yeah, that hit the nail on the head. Wow. Good song too, and it's interesting as well, and very cool how it's like you see this a lot in pop music now, but like you have this happy, actually it's pretty much, it's always been this way. You have happy songs, you have sad songs that are disguised as happy songs, you know. Most songs are actually like that. But all right, you're on
Oh, it took
Blue.
a while to read the signs, but she used to be a friend of mine.
Ooh, God, this is giving me tons of ideas. I gotta write them down. So excuse me as I write. I'm listening.
Leading forward but fell behind. Loneliness redefined. Blue, blue. It's only blue, blue. Oh, I missed the mark 100 times. Try to take it back and change the night. Yeah, we used to set the dream alive. Stuck in the moment, I'm not over you. And I'll be forever lonely. Silence, it's only blue, blue. It's only blue.
Dude, it's like Ed's just been in my head. Oh my God. You get days like that, you get nights like that, you know, when it all just comes rushing back. And when it does, it's hard to get rid of it again. It's so freaking hard. Okay. Damn it, Ed, man.
We're a long way from home.
This is American Town.
Haven't seen you in so long, but it all came back in one moment. And the year started cold, but I didn't notice it all. We get Chinese food in small white boxes. Live the life we saw in Friends. Your room, it barely fits the mattress. Rushing deep into love. English girl in an American town.
Oh my
Elevator
God.
to the 5th floor. I'll ring on the buzzer, then you'll be right down. I wish time would freeze. Dungarees over the hoodie.
I love songs like this. This is so cool when they, you know, they tell this full story. And like, I mean, the reason I'm not even saying as much is because I'm invested in this story now. Everything that happened, I want to see where he is and you know, where his mentality went. I mean, maybe that'll even help me a little bit with some of my stuff, even though I'm so much farther along than I was. Like, so much freaking farther along than I was.
English girl in an American town. In an American town. Oh, what a perfect day to fall in love on.
When it comes back in, notice, because I have to talk about some of the production stuff and how it plays. And I know I'm just getting a little lost right now, but notice that synth, that 16th note, that's just kind of making it feel a little bit happier, like you're sort of being lifted up. It's a great tool to use.
To make a start, it appears when you think all is lost, then you don't remember when it started. Never have to pretend. With my English girl in an American town, no elevator to the 5th floor. I'll ring on the buzzer, then you'll be right down. I wish time would freeze. Dungarees over the hoodie without the English girl in an American town.
Ugh. God, I love it. I love it. And that was way happier, but it's still. So we are on That's On Me. I had to take a second and like regroup myself for this. So, all right, That's On Me.
Is this just getting older? I can't get away from this rain.
Okay.
I'm starting to think that it's me, and I wanna just create things, but the longer it takes, I feel drained. Can't remember the day I've been sober, making excuses for it, saying it helped to write this, but on the real, I'm tight-lipped, shooting a shot.
God, he loves sitting in that like 100 or like I'm assuming like 103 BPM. It just works so well for him and his vocal, and he's able to do so much rhythmically too with his vocal there, which is why I think he loves it and kind of just gravitates towards it.
And it's so far from near. What the hell am I still here? This is not the end of our lives.
Oh,
this
I like
is
it.
just a bump in the ride. I know that it will be alright.
I love it. I love
if
it.
it's not, then we're fucked, aren't we? I can't help myself but cry. Too many things on my mind to process moments of life. And some days I lose my drive.
This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. It's just spot on, and you know, music, I mean, it definitely is amazing when you can relate to something and you feel like humans are weird. and that we don't want to go through things alone. We want to know that somebody else out there feels the same way, even though it's like to their detriment. I don't want anyone to actually feel the same way. It sucks, but it does make you feel a little better. That I don't know. I don't want Ed going through it, man. Next song, Page.
I'm a half-read story. I was fine on the shelf. Why did you take me down? Lighting. I'm in love with the ghost of you.
That's so weird that he just said that. Oh my God. Because without even, I had no idea that that's where that was going. And obviously I haven't read the lyrics, but I was already thinking when he went into this
I'm not doing
right
so
here,
well.
all I could think of was Ghost of You by 5 Seconds of Summer.
With the ghost of you, and I'll chase it down.
I don't know why. That's so odd.
I don't understand. Do I look like a monster underneath all my skin?
And that's the other thing too. He's so spot on. You know, you start second guessing who you are. You know, there was a time in my life where I felt like I could do absolutely anything, and to an extent, I'm finally almost back to that, but it took years to get back to that. And like for a long time, I was like, God, I wish I was that person again. I wish I could have that feeling that, you know, I can't believe I'm even telling you guys this because, you know, as a YouTuber, I'm supposed to be, you know, a good, confident person, confident in everything. But yeah, you lose your confidence, and like, you know, I wish that I had the same amount of confidence that I had then, and maybe I'm in love with the ghost of myself, you know, the old version of me. Maybe that's what he's talking about too.
There's nothing left here, but I'm stuck on the page. But I'm stuck on the page.
Damn, man. Okay, next song. Midnight, which it starts like Antihero? No.
Good morning there. Inside my head, in this chaos, you're my calm. I will find my feet again. 'Cause even the worst days of my life will always end at midnight in your arms.
I like that.
I won't miss it for the world. No, I won't.
This is literally pop punk in the back. Oh my God, I love doing this. I always pick a song from like an album. Now I've actually started doing it. Sometimes I put them out and sometimes I don't, but I did one with Olivia Rodrigo's album. I made Bad Idea right into an 80s rock song, which was hilarious. But this one, I kind of want to just make it a pop punk song. That's like my specialty anyway.
I will find my feet again. 'Cause even the worst days of my life will always end at midnight in your arms. Hey, hey.
Good, good.
Midnight in your arms.
Good, good.
Hey, hey. At midnight in your arms. Hey, hey. Midnight in your arms. Hey, hey. At midnight in your arms.
I'm totally doing it. I might just tag it onto the end of this reaction for fun. Guys, it's totally for fun. I love it. This might actually be my favorite Ed Sheeran album so far. It might be because I relate to it so much, which I don't get with albums all that often, but I like this. All right, Spring. Love it.
Where is my mind? I've lost the nerve. This year flew by without a word. I had a plan to cross the world, but haven't left this island mess. Still watching shows they recommend that don't get good until the end. I could be unwell, but then again, maybe I'm just depressed. thinks my head when all this ends. But now until then, I'm holding out for spring. We can't let winter win. I'll keep holding out for springtime. Blue skies, frost fade.
You guys know this doesn't happen very often where I get an album that I'm just listening to and I keep forgetting to break it down. I keep forgetting I'm even filming because I'm just so in it.
We can't let winter win.
Wow. This is Punchline.
I can't help but be destructive right now. It's been weeks since I saw your outline. In my room is the silence so loud. This is what losing hope might.
And Ed, I don't know if I can do this, man.
Breathe in space.
I haven't felt this way since Luke's album. I really haven't. That's it. Oh, that's it. Dude, yes! Oh my god. Fuck yeah.
With my mistakes, but this is growing on.
The low harmonies also, I have to comment a little bit on some of the production with this stuff, but this is kind of cool. I don't know if this was intended or not, but the low harmonies almost give the word weight, like it's weight on your shoulders, you know?
Don't you leave your weight on me, on me.
Ooh.
I can't help it, but I love you so. I can't take this letting go. I still feel like we could work it out or something. All I am is only flesh and bones. Why is your heart so freezing cold? Don't you leave your weight on me, on me. No, I can't help it. I can't help it, but I love you so.
Oh, mimicking the guitar solo too, that's sick, dude.
I still feel like we could work it out or something. All I am is only flesh and bone. Why is your heart so freezing cold? Don't you leave your weight on me, on me.
God, that was like if Hozier, which I still can't even say his name, I'm not sure how to say it. That's like if him and Ed Sheeran did a freaking song together or wrote one together. That's what it feels like. It's got that dark blues to it. Oh, when will I be all right? Man, you know I have to. Oh, and this. I know I keep comparing things to other sounds and albums, but like there are some that they just sit with me so well. And I know this isn't one that sat with a lot of people very well, but for me it did. It was John Mayer's Born and Raised. And that's what that just reminded me of right there at the very beginning.
Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Wake up, shake it off and repeat.
Like whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Oh my God. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Water, 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 sleep. Wake up, shake it off and repeat.
Reason, when will I be alright?
Yep, this is my favorite Ed album. This is my favorite Ed Sheeran album.
I have lived a good life. When will I be alright?
You know, that's so true too. It's like when you're in that mode, you know, when you're in that place, you can even go to like places that you know would always make you happy no matter where you went. I mean, no matter when you went there, you know, and listen to things that always made you happy or watch things that always made you happy, but nothing seems to do the trick. Yeah, that's a hard thing. You know, it's like you are blind to all of it. It's still right there, but
Listen to my heart.
beautiful, beautiful. And again, when I show you guys other things from other artists, it is not a bad thing. It is a good thing. It's just your brain holds on to these subconsciously. And when you write music, you're not taking it. You're not like, hey, I'm going to take this melody and I'm going to
use it for myself.
The day I was born.
Got a call from my mother who wishes she was here. Couple cards in the post that I'm reading. I want the warmth of the summer, the coat to bear. The only plus is the sweater I needed. I feel low, but I guess I could feel lower.
Yeah, it's like sometimes you ask yourself, did I hit rock bottom? Or like, what was rock bottom for me? You know, I know what mine was. I thought about this literally like yesterday or the day before, and I'm like, you know, you can only go up from there. You can only continue to build yourself farther and grow into who you want to be. And again, it's not actually about like what I talked about earlier, trying to get back to the person that you were. It's using what you've gone through to become a better person because of it, you know, and become a bigger version of you. And I mean, at least that's what I'm working towards every day.
I feel low, but I guess I could feel lower. I'm heading down and now I'm on a road. And everyone I know is hidden away, trying to make their bodies clean again. And they don't want to celebrate. Nobody cares, this is the day I was born. Always the month when parties come to an end. The same excuses from every friend. Another year and now we're here again. Nobody cares, this is the day I was born. Another birthday alone. La la lay, la la lay. Another birthday alone. La la lay, la la lay.
I like that. I don't like it, but I like it. Okay, we're on our very last song, Head Over Heels. But before we dive into it, I just have to say, phenomenal. Ed, absolutely phenomenal. This is an amazing album. Absolutely incredible. Head Over Heels. Different, all right.
She came in the bedroom and we'll go it alone.
I was gonna say, this is so Peter Gabriel 80s.
Here within the confines of your land, how beautiful we blend, crashing in head and heels, crashing in head and heels.
This is a beautiful, well-sculpted image. It's perfect.
Rebuild what was destroyed, turn it then the chapter can begin, and we'll go it alone. It's how beautiful we blend.
That line, it's just how beautiful we blend. That, I love that. I absolutely love that.
And together we soar high over the old wasteland, crashing in head and heels.
I just see like two people, like one woman dressed in a wedding dress and, you know, like him dressed in like a suit and they're underwater, but they're like dancing like horizontally under, you know, and everything is just sort of doing like, oh, I know that's a very cliche image, but that's just what it feels like.
Crashing in head and heels.
And then a beautiful image for the music video too, if they did that, would be like different items and things like that are like parts of your brain, like things that you focused on are falling in and floating down like around them, almost like the world is coming down, but it's doing it in slow motion. You know, it's like all of those pieces of both of you are just you know, that could be so cool.
Crashing in heaven here.
God, what an album. What an album. That one will stick with me. That will absolutely stick with me. I'm here. Wow. Okay, Ed, amazing job. Again, everyone, I always have to ask, but please sub if you haven't already. I really want to get to 400, and I've been in this little spot for a while, so if you haven't subbed, please sub. And go check out Patreon if you want a ton of extra content, and this reaction, also fully uncut, will be on Patreon too. So I will see you all in the next video.